I'll reminisce about the life that I've lived and remember what it was like when I was a kid. And I realized that I miss my mother because I loved her even though we hated each other when I was younger. And me and my stepfather, we ain't get along neither. We disagreed cause there was always an issue with him and me. But now it's history and you think I'd feel differently, but see I won't ever feel no real sympathy. I guess everything you learn in life's a lesson, and see I'm just trying to be famous cause I like attention. But now when I look at my reflection, I wonder if I should question whether or not I'm progressing with life in the right direction. So I scratch my nuts and then sit back and relax, cause I've had it rough even though I've never asked for much. But even if I'm mad as fuck and I've had enough, I know that no matter what happens I can't give up.
In New York City, summer smoldering, the streets are cold as ice. We all trap and grind, pretty much you know the price. That's why I roll the dice, go for mine and flow with life. Jokes aside, smoking lines control the mind like poltergeist, and spit some shit that makes you niggas baffled. Reality's a scandal, that's some shit you couldn't handle. Life is up for auction and the game is but a raffle, so I stay holding the steel like a New York City scaffold. Battling for mine, never granted enough time. All can vanish faster than MC Hammer in his prime. Tragedy happens rapidly, a snapping and you die, leaving domes open. There's no expansion of the mind. Dopes without a driver they own, Twitter and jackasses. Follow wild boys and try this at home. Take the time to inspire and enlighten your soul, for you on sidewalks with line chalk fried in the dome.
It is what it is. We do our best, but we stay humble cause of all the issues that we struggle with. It is what it is, and we reminisce, but we won't ever give up. We're never gonna quit.
Verse 2, I'll set the scene. The closest next to me, they're worse than any enemy. Through adolescence, I was beaten recklessly. Pops wasn't there for me, so if you violated or offended, then you dead to me eventually. Knew I was different, that was true to the door. Grew from the poor, hand-me-downs, ate stew from the floor. Paid dues, slave crews as a youth that would brawl. I was an angry, ignorant dude who wouldn't talk. Used to think I was emotional, a sensitive thug. Mom wasn't affectionate, was neglected of hugs. It led to the drugs, me being pretentious and smug. I'm telling you, bub, years of adolescence was bugged. I remember sleepless nights with my pad in the pen, wishing the sadness of then wouldn't happen again. Willing to clap any battling men, gathering friends to see my attack on bastards that mask and pretend.
Now I can be tough and life can be rough, but if you wonder why we need drugs, it's cause the pressure's been driving me nuts. And still I always try and hope for the best, but it's fucking horrible when I'm dealing with unaffordable debts. And plus I'm tired of always moping depressed, so I get high to cope with this emotional stress. But no matter what, depression hurts. Every time I hope for the best, it never works, so I expect to accept the worst. I think I need to stay away from the late nights, cause drugs keep me from showing my face in the daylight. And it ain't right, cause the shit's been making me hate life. It fucking makes me wanna cut my vein with a steak knife and end it and just finally quit pretending that I got a future. Cause I know I'll never get signed to a song producer, and I'd like some help, but I remind myself I'm not a loser, even though I smoke pot and I'm an alcohol abuser.
It is what it is. We do our best, but we stay humble cause of all the issues that we struggle with. It is what it is, and we reminisce, but we won't ever give up. We're never gonna quit.
And I could use a fucking day to relax, cause working for minimum wage is a pain in the ass. When you get fed up with life because you always broke as fuck, and now it's like you're going nuts because this life you're living sober sucks. And you're losing motivation over stress cause you're so upset that you never made a decision you don't regret. And fuck the people that have treated me with no respect, but people that helped me when I needed it I won't forget. I know I seem immature cause I act like somebody who isn't sure about his life because he's insecure. And I keep looking for the means to an end, but the power's off and the car payment's overdue again. And the world feels like an intense weight on my shoulders, so I keep my feet planted and my head straight. And I keep trying to save the nest egg, but I can't afford to pay for the damn bills and the rent's late.
Ma taught me how to swim by throwing me with all the sharks. Rode my bike in the cold with only an olive scarf. I remember seeing my first body out in Harvest Park. Hard as darkness while I'm steady flaunting with the oligarchs. I spent half my life trying to get my head on straight. Seen some of the realest running snitch telling jakes, laid with the baddest chicks. Feels either dead or fate. Pray and meditate, but it seems never get a break. Uprooted dreams to abandon. My stress is too much anger has vested me, and the fact is suddenly it hurts me to the core. Without abdomen stretches, now I brandish a weapon for the claws attached to my presence. Burying darkness only brings matters to the light. Rest in peace, June. There's too many tragedies in life. It's like they have to grab and kill on sight, attacking you in spite of feeling more spirits than Bible passage you recite.
It is what it is. We do our best, but we stay humble cause of all the issues that we struggle with. It is what it is, and we reminisce, but we won't ever give up. We're never gonna quit.
It is what it is. We do our best, but we stay humble cause of all the issues that we struggle with. It is what it is, and we reminisce, but we won't ever give up. We're never gonna quit.